Welcome to your warm-up. Let's start with tall plank down dog. Remember to take everything at your own speed. Pause it when you need to, and let me know if you need some modifications, okay? Tall plank down dog on your toes, hands right under the shoulders. We're gonna drive those hips up, flatten the back out, so bend your knees in order to do that, and I want you to keep your chin off your neck, or excuse me, keep your chin off your chest. Drive those hands overhead. Squeeze your glutes, tall plank, don't let your hips drop. Core in tight. Drive the hips up, soft knees. Squeeze your glutes. We're doing 8 of these. Here's 3. Nice and tall. 3 more. Get a little longer. Last one. We're gonna drop down to our hands and one knee and take one leg out to the side. Bring your hands just slightly in front of you, but keep your shoulders out of your ears and keep the arch in your back. Rocking adductor mobility drills, or MOBs. Sit back, keep the arch in your back, don't round and let your shoulders shrug. Come slightly forward for a little grow and stretch here. Toe is straight ahead, and the outside of my foot is down. The toe can come off the floor as you sit back though. That way the pelvis doesn't round under. We're doing 8 here. Should feel a stretch through that inner thigh. Last one. Forgot to use my knee pad. The whole reason I brought it out here. Got my rep pad if you need one of these from Amazon. So much better. All right, hands slightly in front of you, shoulders out of the ears. Curl that back toe under. 8 times. Come forward. Six, 2 more. Good. Next, I'm going to do a quad mobility drill. So for this one, I'm going to just use a chair, something in front of you. You could also just use a wall. In fact, I'll use the wall here. So if you need something for your knee, put that down. And then that front leg is gonna be bent, foot flat. I'm actually gonna bring this one pretty close to the wall, but I'm gonna make sure my knee is a little further back. So careful on this one, keep the hips square. Make sure you reach back to get that foot. You don't wanna, you might pull a hamstring if you try to bring this up. So relax your hamstring. All right, relax that. Squeeze the glute though. All right, so balancing on the wall, square your hips up, don't let that hip open up. And then you're gonna drive into the wall with that front knee, pull the heel in towards your glute, towards your butt, and then back off 8 times. You're trying to keep the pelvis tucked under here so as to not arch your back, so that you feel the stretch in the front without, you can easily stick your butt out and then feel nothing here. So you have to engage that glute. Drive the pelvis under. I should mention, if these are really, really hard, then keep your back foot down. I have had a lot of people just bring that knee slightly forward. You can just come right here. But again, keep that glute tight. All right, we'll do the other side. There's always gonna be a modification to do the same thing. All right, carefully get your foot, square your hips, tighten the glute, chest up. Ooh, that is a really solid stretch. Ouchie. Oh, that hurts. Hurts so good. 6. 8. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is a squat to stand. So for this one, stand with your feet a little wider than hip distance apart. Take it at your own pace and own level. So we did squat to stretch in another one, or you may have done that one, where you hinge the hips, grab the bottom of your feet with your fingers and the thumb goes on top. So from here, I actually have my thumb on my big toe on top. So I'm not standing on the balls of my feet, I've got my weight on my heels. So sit back, pull yourself down, or again, elbows inside, chest up, shoulders down. So a lot of people want to do this and round. I get it, it's hard, but you have to actively push your shoulders down, okay? Then from here, take those arms up and stand up, okay? So hinge at your hips, pull yourself down, arms go up to the sky, and stand up, glutes tight. Gotta have good mobility in order to stay injury-free. So we really want to get good at this stuff. And foam rolling really, 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 really helps to increase your ability to stretch and move your body through its full range of motion. So if you need help there, let me know. Core temperature should be getting up here. Oh, let's do one more. I have no idea how many we've done. That's okay. 6, 7, maybe 8, but I think it's 7. Oi, and up. Woo! Okay. Next, we're gonna do a quadruped rotation. So we're gonna come onto the knees, one hand goes behind your head. Keep your hips square. You're gonna drop that elbow down. And now we're gonna twist through the upper back. Follow that elbow up. So you're stretching your chest now. What's key is to actively squeeze your shoulder blade on that side. So I'm taking that scapula, pulling it down and back. Ooh, I can feel that squeeze. I almost got a cramp in that muscle back there. Push into the floor. Keep your core tight. So what I don't want to see is your hips moving out every time. So make sure you're kind of push that knee into the floor. All right, here we go. Exhale up. 2 more. Other side. Inhale, elbow to the opposite wrist. Exhale. Look at that elbow, twist through your upper back. Push into the floor. Lots of core strength on these. Core activation. 2 more. Good. Next, we are doing a marching glute bridge. So go ahead and come on down to the floor. I'm gonna do 10 on each side, but you might only be able to do 5, and that's okay. Stop when you need to. So we're gonna take the hips up, tummy stays in, weights on the heels, and your knees and toes are straight ahead. Arms just can go down flat. From here, make sure that you got your foot in line with your hip. Now you're gonna take yourself off balance and you're gonna kick one heel out, hinging at the knee. Set that foot down, drive the other heel out, flex your foot, okay? Stay active in that leg. So you're having to absorb all that weight on that opposite side. 4, keep going. Keep a strong bridge. 18, 19, 20, good. Those glutes should be good and fired up. Next, we're doing a dead bug. All right, core activation. So, I'm gonna lay down on the floor, arms and legs go up just like a dead bug. Flex your feet, bring your toes towards you, shoulders pinned out of the ears, and then take that low back, push it down to the floor. So create that abdominal pressure here. Bend your knees, all right? So now, if this is too difficult to do your arm and your leg out without letting your low back leave the floor, then maybe you you just do your legs, and you can always keep your knees bent. So I'd say level 1 is right here, where you're just doing a little heel tap. The other leg doesn't move, so this leg helps you stabilize. All right, here we go. Pick your level. Almost there, just doing 16, 8 on each side, one more each side here. Keep that pressure in your back. Okay. Whew. Last one is our bird dog. Whew. Another core exercise. Also focuses on the whole core, so not just the midsection, but we're also doing shoulders and glutes, which are part of your core. So 8 on each side here. I'm going to uncurl my toes, but as I reach out, I'm going to flex my foot, squeeze my glute, keep equal pressure between the hand and the knee, and rotate that hand so that that thumb is up. So put lots of pressure on this opposite hand and scoop your tummy in just a little bit. Set it down right where you picked it up. 8 on each side with a nice little pause. Squeeze the glute. Shoulders out of the ears. Make sure the knees don't come in together. Keep your knees apart. Neck is long. 14, one more each side. Okay, have a great day if this is just your anytime mobility and activation. Otherwise, have a great workout.